Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016 Branding Solutions, and we are here with Smackdown now, and we kick off with our pre-show as the usual does, where we have SAS beat Kimberly and Christian Van Eri. This is, surprisingly, these two are actually quite bad, so they could end up back in developmental, but we'll see, because they're a good jobby sort of tag team for the women's division. Next up we have Goldust picking up a win. He needed a win. He's basically no momentum, just needed a win somewhere. And Baron Corbin again, a squash type match. I still have plans for him on the main card. And then we have the Psycho Ward picking up a win. Again, this is just moving the rivalry forward a bit. And Apollo Crews picks up a win over Lance Rush. And this is just my two good workers on the pre-show. And we have Carmella versus Alea, and another easy win for Carmella, who is getting a lot better. We then have Cody Rhodes facing Jay Lethal with a quality match between the two, which is the main event of the pre-show. So now we'll go into the main show. And we start the match from a different angle than normal. We have Charlotte and Nikki Bella arguing about who should be facing Sasha for the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Edge comes out to calm it all down and books a tag team match. Charlotte and Nikki will face Sasha and Becky Lynch. If the team loses, the person who takes the fall will be out of the title match at SummerSlam. If the team wins, it'll be a triple threat match. And if it is a triple threat match, whoever is the person that takes the fall at SummerSlam will be out of the match, with the winner and the non-loser facing each other at the next pay-per-view too. And this has a surprisingly good opening rating when you look at the popularity of the women wrestlers. This is pretty much setting up my women's title picture for the next couple of weeks. And we ended up giving Charlotte and Nikki the win, beating Becky Lynch. So it keeps Sasha looking strong, as these ratings are getting very good. So it will be a triple threat match. This match has been made off camera. John Cena says that he beat Drew McIntyre last week. He's going to beat Damien Sandow this week. And next week he's coming for Cody before he gets that title. This was to give Mark Henry a little win. Mark Henry beats Ryback when Apollo Crews distracts Ryback. I will probably do an Apollo Crews Ryback at the next solo Raw show. It won't be on the SummerSlam card. I will be putting together a lot of pre-show matches, and these guys are more likely to be on the pre-show. And afterwards, Apollo runs into the ring to chase off Ryback. And Ryback runs away. Again, Ryback is saying no to a match against Crews. Crews wants to face Ryback to prove himself. Now we have the BFF, which is Bailey, Billy and Peyton Royce, getting beaten by Alexa Bliss and the Culture Club. Now this moves I gave one of those two. Peyton Royce was the one that got pinned, so Bailey stays strong. I need Alexa Bliss to get a little bit better, so she could have a match with Bailey at the pay-per-view. Again, it'll be the solo pay-per-view rather than the actual SummerSlam card. Maybe pre-show we'll see them, as the tag team women's titles are being defended against the Culture Club, which it all works for the storylines. And afterwards, Asuka comes down and hits Alexa Bliss with the belt, proving, and I'm probably going to do Asuka Alexa Bliss for the Women's Intercontinental. I need Alexa to get better and Asuka just have a few wins to keep this belt for a while. Adam Cole decides that John Cena is beating the Chosen Ones, so now it's his time to beat the Chosen Ones, and he faces Drew McIntyre. I don't truly have much. Drew's sort of like the spare member who has to lose when people lose. Afterwards, Sandow and McIntyre start attacking Adam Cole, and John Morrison makes the save. Obviously, Morrison is facing Sandow for the US title at SummerSlam. And John Morrison cuts a promo how he's going to beat Sandow, just trying to momentumize Morrison. Nia Jax squashes Brooke Adams, and not as bad a match rating for a squash match, shall we say. And she's improving, which is good. Naomi is seen trying to hang out with Beautifully Dangerous group backstage. Naomi, Cheryl, Evans and Cheryl, Angel and Eva Marie, and they just palm her off pretty much. And this leads to her joining Fox's clients with Ember Moon, and I've kept Ember Moon strong. Here's Ember Moon wins. This probably is going to come out badly. No build up, didn't expect it to do well. I don't want her on the hillside. I think this can work well, and I've got a surprise package for that. John Cena beats Damien Sandow with ease again. This is again continuing our storyline. And John Cena now cuts a promo on how he is going to finish Cody Rhodes and then face Seth Rollins one-on-one. In my main event, I did a tag team match between Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan versus Rusev and Seth Rollins this time. And it's not a brilliant match, even though we've got all good performances in the ring. Rusev's improving a lot. And we end with a 3-on-2 assault as Sheamus joins the storyline. And that is the show. Not very good. I think it's going to get about 74. 73, it's even worse. It's because I'm trying to build up like everything else more than I probably should be. I'm trying to push the women to get to a reasonable level of popularity. So that will conclude the show. We'll go back to the main screen to see how they rate the show. And we're back to main page, so we'll see. We've still got a lot of praise, so it's not terrible news. I decided to sign some more developmental people just to bolster the roster so I can call up other people so it's not always the same guys. Nothing fancy there. We'll delete them later. Let's just see how the storylines went on Smackdown. The Chosen Ones is going down slightly. You're not really going to get much out of this one. Let's face it, we're just trying to pump Nia Jax. This is still getting better. I maintain it's improving. The new man, it goes up and down like a yo-yo, this one. This could be special if we get the right momentum going. This is, I'm resting on my hopes that this could make me potentially have my own women's division or whole show. This is disappointingly low, but we're trying to keep Cena and Rollins away before the match. And this is steady enough for my liking, and this is steady enough too. Who is hot? Anybody new? So Baron Corbin hasn't been on the show for 2 weeks and is number 1 on this. The rest are all Shockwave stars. Alexa Foss is still no momentum, yet she's winning every week. So is Summer Rae. So we'll see what we can do with that. And we'll be back next time with some Shockwave. Thank you all for watching.